Hi, I'm Phil and welcome to Phil's English class. In this class, I'll be doing the passive. The passive is a little bit difficult for students because it's a different way of saying things that you might think is not necessary. But it's used for academic writing when you're writing something in a university. And also, it's used by journalists. So those are two examples where you might need it. But I'm going to show you more examples as well. So let's take a look. So you could say, somebody stole my bike. Somebody stole my bike. I don't know who stole my bike. So I can say that without saying somebody. Somebody stole my bike, and somebody hears and they say, who stole your bike? And I say, I don't know. I don't know who stole my bike. My bike was stolen. My bike was stolen. When I say it this way, my bike is the focus of the sentence. If you say it this way, somebody is the focus, but we don't know who it is. So it's strange to make the focus be somebody. So this is called the active because it's before the verb. Somebody stole my bike. This way is the passive. My bike was stolen. Was stolen. So you're using the past participle for it. So I've put A here for active. That's a normal sentence that we use usually. And then P for the passive. So somebody stole my bike. My bike was stolen. This would be the correct thing to say because your focus is your bike. Your focus is you're like, oh my God, my bike was stolen. But if you say somebody stole my bike, it's strange to say. Let's take a look at the next example of the active and the passive. Somebody is fixing my computer. Somebody is fixing my computer. Again, we don't know who is fixing your computer, so you can change it again and say, my computer is being repaired. Or I could have said fixed. Fix and repair are the same thing, okay? Fix and repair. My computer is being repaired. What is the focus on in this sentence? The focus is on somebody because it's at the beginning. What's the focus in this sentence? My computer. My computer. If somebody says, oh, can I use your computer? I want to buy something on the internet. You would say, oh, my computer is being repaired. You say my computer first because it's the important thing. Let's take a look at another example. This is a good one. I like this example. The kitchen has to be cleaned today. The kitchen has to be cleaned today. So in this one, housemates, people who live together, maybe one of them is going to have visitors and the kitchen looks terrible. And the person says, I didn't mess the kitchen, so one of you needs to clean it. The kitchen has to be cleaned today. If I say the kitchen has to be cleaned today, I don't care who. Who is not important. The action is the thing that's important. I don't care who, it has to be cleaned. What has to be cleaned? The kitchen. Okay, let's take a look at another example of the passive. Sorry, my hair is very, very long. Batman Begins was directed by Christopher Nolan. I put C. Nolan here. I don't have space. C. Nolan. Batman Begins was directed by Christopher Nolan. So here is a passive, but I'm saying who did the action. And I say who by saying by. By. Batman Begins was directed by Christopher Nolan. And then let's take the same information and turn it backwards, okay? Christopher Nolan directed Batman Begins. Christopher Nolan directed Batman Begins. So you've got the passive and the active. So what's the difference between these two sentences? The difference is the conversation. For this sentence, Batman Begins was directed by Christopher Nolan. People are talking about Batman Begins. In this conversation, people are talking about Christopher Nolan. So that's an area where the passive is necessary. It's possible that you could use the different one, but it technically wouldn't be correct. So that's a good example of the difference between the passive and the active. You could say for the passive here, you could say by, like for this one, by Christopher Nolan, was directed by Christopher Nolan. My bike was stolen by somebody, but we don't know who, so don't say it. My bike was stolen. It's finished. The last sentence. This is what somebody on the news would say. So when you look at the news on the television, it might say, many houses were ruined by the flood. Ruined is when something is destroyed. If somebody has red wine and they spill it on a girl's white dress, she will say, oh, this dress is ruined. I can't clean it. It's ruined. It's destroyed. Many houses were ruined by the flood. A flood is when there's too much water. The water goes up. Many houses were ruined by the flood. They wouldn't say the flood ruined many houses. Houses are the important thing. Also, it's expected to use the passive in journalism. That's my class about the passive. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like. And there's a subscribe button in the corner. Thank you very much.